At A Cloud Guru, we train both individuals and enterprises on how to use the main cloud computing platforms. In layman's terms, that's Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. As soon as we saw the opportunity to work with more B2B customers and really follow up on this inbound request to develop a product for teams, we realized that while the interest was there, we didn't have the infrastructure. And not having the bandwidth or frankly skill on the team at the time to build out the Salesforce instance, we reached out to Endiem as our partner to build out our Salesforce environment and to connect that system with those other go-to-market offerings.
It was interesting working with A Cloud Guru because they were moving towards the B2B space and away from B2C. Well, that's still a huge chunk of their business. Really, their demand is with companies that want to do business with them. So we looked at how they were doing work, and it seemed like everybody had their own process. So we helped them develop a sales process and a business process to support their customers that was basically A Cloud Guru's way of selling and servicing their own customers. So it became their way of doing business, regardless of who was working with the customer on the deal.
So to provide some context as to what state the business was in when Endiem came on board, during 2017, we did about $1 million in B2B bookings with the idea that we could really scale this with the right processes and systems in place. And that's when we brought Endiem on board. That business scaled really nicely from $1 million to about $6.5 million in 2018. And we see the opportunity to grow that business from 6.5 to close to 20 this year.
ACG folks are super smart, super switched on, super busy, and super fun. It is always a good time when we go to their office, and it's really interesting, and honestly, it's really fun.
We've saved so much time and been so much more efficient as a result of choosing Endiem, so we're just really happy that we made that decision.